Guru Nation, welcome back to the Clinical Trials Guru.com. So I wanted to talk to you today about owning a site and how the buck really stops with you, the site owner. And that applies for you whether you're a doctor and you're the PI, or whether you're not a doctor and not a PI. Because from the FDA's perspective and from the sponsor's perspective, yes, everything is the responsibility of the PI. But from a practical perspective, from a business perspective, from a rubber meets the road perspective, the buck stops with you, the site owner. You're the one profiting. You should be profiting the most from your business, and you're the one who's responsible for how your business is growing or contracting, or how you're gaining market share or how you're losing market share, or what your reputation is in the industry, or how many studies are you getting, and how you're negotiating the contract, what your website looks like. And yes, you can outsource all these things. You can outsource training to study coordinator. You can delegate many things to study coordinators. You can hire someone like me to do your biz dev and your contracts, and you can delegate and outsource a bunch of stuff. But ultimately, if things are not working out, it's up to you to do my favorite things, which are follow up, follow up, follow up. This is especially true even when you outsource your biz dev to someone like me, okay? Our clients that pay us to get them studies, and we do a decent job at that, they still have to follow up with sponsors. I mean, we'll follow up a little bit on your behalf, but it's really up to you to follow up. And that is a variable, is following up with sponsors for leads. That's just one example. Another example is training your study coordinators. You can't just expect to hire an experienced coordinator and have them just run the entire business. First of all, they shouldn't care about the business as much as you do. They're not the owners. They don't own the business. And number two, if you don't know what you're doing, how are you going to know whether they're doing their job or not unless it's too late and a monitor is telling you they're not doing their job? Or even worse, a sponsor audit or a FDA auditor is telling you they're not doing their job. So ignorance is not an excuse, especially when you're the site owner. The buck stops with you. If you don't understand how to do SOPs, that's fine. Learn how to do it. Take a Site Owner Academy. I don't know if there's other courses like that, but learn on YouTube, watch videos on YouTube, Google it. Take the Site Owner Academy. Again, I think it's our best product we have. The buck stops with you. If something's not going well, it's your responsibility to fix it. If the bills are not getting paid, it's your responsibility to fix it. If you're not getting paid for your patient visits, it's your responsibility to fix it. You can't put it off on other people because you don't have experience doing this. You can ask for help. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's no substitute for putting in the hard work yourself, learning how to do it yourself, setting up your SOPs yourself. Yes, you can use templates. We provide that to our clients, but ultimately you got to cater it to what is going to be best for your site. Every site's different, okay? One person's SOPs, one site SOPs may not make sense for another site's SOPs, even when they're part of the same company. And I'm talking about sites that use multiple sites but are the same company. I mean, every clinic is different. Every site uses and has its own internal dynamics. Bottom line, it's the responsibility of the site owner to get everything done. Everything from how the website looks, to how the business card looks, to how clean the bathrooms are, to how happy the monitors are when they come visit you, to how happy the PIs are that work for you, to how happy the sub-Is are, to how happy the coordinators are, to how compliant all these people are, how much they respect you, how much the patients enjoy coming in or not. It's all your responsibility as the site owner. You can't put these things off on other people and just expect the profits to come rolling in. I hate to break it to you, that's not how it works. And if you think that's how it works, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening. So stop being lazy, get your stuff in order, learn, Google, watch videos, join academies, network, and figure it out. Or don't do it, because owning a site is not easy. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and you really got to know what you're doing. And yes, you don't have to do all the work, but you have to know every aspect of your business. There's a difference between knowing the aspects and knowing how they should work and actually doing the work. Initially, you should do both. but eventually you should outsource while managing and knowing what they're supposed to be doing. And then most importantly of all, adjusting on the fly, fixing issues so that you stay in business. Talk to you later, Guru Nation. Semi-rant, sorry. Take care.